When are we, as Black people, going to hold other Black people accountable? When? It seems to me that we in the Black community are the only ones who praises bad choices, who praises disobedience, who praises craziness. When the Black people, when Blacks do something, we see it in all of the riots and shootings that goes on across the country. We see it when people are literally robbing their own people out of business. Walgreens, CVS's, everything, KFC's, all around the country, Black people robbing businesses out of business. We see it in these horrific smash and grabs where they pull up with their car, break into a business, and rob the people. And I mentioned Walgreens. They go into Walgreens and they steal, and now Walgreens and different critical places are closing their doors. All of these things is happening in the Black community through Black people. But we do not hold each other accountable. And the second you call it out and you say this or you say that in reference to what's going on, they call you a Tom. They call you a sellout. They call you, what else? A white supremacist. They call you all of these things that you're out here working for the white man and you're constantly bringing down the Black people. When you look at what's happening across this country, in reference to what is going on in these neighborhoods through the hands of Black people in their own community. But nobody wants to hold them accountable in reference to all of this. It's all about the fanny pack. So we're talking about Fani Willis today, friends. And so we're talking about her because I find it interesting. Now, we know that she's gone to several churches and talked about, everything that's happening to her is because she's Black. She's the Black woman in the white man's space. That's why everything is going wrong with her. Not that she is using her powers to have sexual rendezvous with the taxpayer money. No, she didn't do that. That's not, no, you can't say that. No. Not that she, in a position of power, had an affair with a special prosecutor that she hired, and then with her rendezvous benefited from the taxpayer dollar by getting her coochie slapped all over the country. No, you can't say that about Fani Willis or Fani Willis or Fani Willis, as the president likes to say. You can't say these things about her. You can't say that a Black woman can make these kinds of mistakes. Oh, it's a mistake if she does it. It's not corruption. It's not corruption at all. It's just that she landed on a penis or two in her career where she shouldn't have. But no, you can't hold her accountable for these things. Everything she's done, everything that she's being criticized of is because she's a Black woman. She's a Black woman. And therefore, you can't criticize her when she does these things. And so, of course, the church has rallied behind her. And I came across a video early on when all of this was going on, and the church decided to, have protest in reference to her credibility and her stance in the community as an upstanding citizen, as a true leader of the community who is benefiting the people, who is doing God's work pretty much. And so the church came out to protest for her because Fani Willis is exactly what every woman, every Black person ought to want to be, ought to be fighting for, ought to be looking for to achieve in their lifetime. Fani Willis is the prize, right? This is what you should be looking to be. Corrupt, wicked, homewrecker, all that. That's what you should be looking to, make yourself want to be one day, aspire to be one day, right? So we're going to look at that video of the church. And then there's another video that we're going to look at. MSNBC has a gentleman on there. Again, he'll be praising Fani Willis in reference to all the good deeds she's done and how, it's about her color, not about her lack of integrity. It's it has nothing to do with that. It's her color. It's her color. That's why she's being portrayed in this way. The woman was sleeping with other women's husbands, but yeah, that has nothing to do with anything. So we're going to look at that as well. So let's do it. It's all about the fanny pack. It's all about the fanny pack, Willis. Hello, friends, and welcome to The Conservative Poet. I am Amania, and I want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers. We got a whole lot of people that hit that subscribe button, and I want to say thank you for doing that, because I will surely work hard to entertain you, to bring you information, and just to be the fighter out here in the streets for you. So thank you for subscribing. God bless you and God keep you. Hello, fellow patriots. Thank you so much for your support. And again, you can do so by purchasing products from the Orlando Patriots, mugs, t-shirts, all of your patriotic gear. We are in an election year, so we need to show the world that we support our candidates, especially President Trump. So get some gear at theorlandopatriot.com and you'll get 30% off. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I'll see you there.
Good afternoon, Alex. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis clearly has her supporters, but she also has her detractors. And today we talk to both sides.
There is justice for Ruby Freeman, that there is justice for Shay Moss. And God, we come asking now for protection for the only person in this country who held those people accountable.
Faith leaders organized this prayer vigil to cover and protect Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, a DA who has come under threats of violence and racial attacks for investigating former President Donald Trump. Those supporters called Willis courageous and the finest DA in the nation. But those who gathered here prayed for everyone.
Our prayer is not only for Donald Trump, but for those who, knowing the big lie, continue to follow the lie.
But some Republican lawmakers see Willis very differently. State Senator Clint Dixon from Beaufort and others believe Willis has political motivations and should be investigated and possibly removed under a new Senate bill that creates a prosecutorial oversight committee.
Yes, I believe that she's overreaching. I think that this is a political witch hunt, potentially maybe to elevate her, leftist celebrity.
But back at Liberty Plaza, one speaker asked for Governor Kemp to intervene.
Today we asked the governor. He said the election in Georgia wasn't stolen. Well, if it wasn't stolen, you need to announce that you will not support any effort to get rid of the prosecutor of Fulton County.
And Bishop Jackson also says that he plans to go to the homes of those legislators who want Willis removed, where he plans to ask more questions. We are
seen that, heard that, good. So as a disclaimer, I really need to say that video of these so-called pastors out here protesting or press conferencing for how did he put it? She the best district attorney in the world, in America. She the best. I think he said in the country, the best, Fani Willis. So this happened before this whole scandal came out about her in reference to her spreading her fanny cheeks all over the country with a married man. So, but we also know that that didn't even bother the church, because after those things came out, there were about 2 or 3 different churches that actually it was 3, because I covered them on this channel, and you can find those videos somewhere in this channel, where those pastors came out and in support of her after the scandal broke that she was getting her fanny slapped all over the country with another woman's husband. But they said, they upholded her. Fani Willis is, it's like, it's God's person. It's God's people. She's just a daughter of the Christ. She's just a daughter of the King. And she's just a daughter of the King, and she can do no wrong. And so this is what I'm saying. Like, these people came out here sitting in the hot sun, protesting, got their stuff going on, praying for this woman. And there's nothing wrong with prayer, because I believe that Fani Willis does need all the prayer that she can get. Because God, I even pray for her. She needs all the prayer that she can get. But the way they come out here, raging on in the front of microphones, in front of the media about this holy woman, and that her deeds have been good, it's ridiculous. And again, it's a disgrace of the church, because the church is condoning, shall I say it, sin. The church is condoning her sin, her wickedness, and all of that. And I've said it before, this is not the only church. There's been many churches that's come out here to do the same thing. Matter of fact, they gave her an award, video somewhere on this channel, an award about her great work that she's doing in the community. It's really sad. Again, there is no institution to say, something, that was wrong. Something, daughter of Christ, maybe you shouldn't be opening up your legs all over the country and expecting the taxpayers to pay for these things. Daughter of Christ, you shouldn't be doing that. That is a sinful thing, Jezebel. Fani?